Scripture tells us that in our sufferings, there is glory. Because we know that suffering produces perseverance.
There's this uniquely human behavior.
Perseverance, character. And character, hope.
Whether we're celebrating or suffering, we look to the sky.
4. Engine ignition, 2.
So what better way to answer the question why than to go there?
And liftoff. As the countdown to Mars continues.
Humans have tried to go to Mars 49 times, but 28 of those have ended in complete or partial failure. This is rocket science. So what should we expect from our next landing, NASA's Perseverance? For engineers, the scariest part is called the EDL, Entry, Descent, Landing. And this is the most complicated landing attempt ever, but NASA's been here before. This rover's equipped to handle the landing on its own. During the descent phase, the lander will take pictures from the air, analyze them, and use that information to adjust its position. This new tech can spot ideal landing zones and guide the craft to its final destination.
Descending, we're at 150 meters per second.
During Curiosity's descent, still cameras snap these photos, which give us a slideshow of what this landing can look like. One piece of tech important to this mission is the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. It's been circling Mars since 2006. The MRO will provide a relay between the rover on the surface and mission control back on Earth. By the way, if you haven't seen JPL's channel on YouTube, you're missing out. The Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter has been taking high-res images of Mars for 15 years. Seriously, go check it out. The rover should land on the surface just 7 minutes after entry. During the descent, an onboard microphone will attempt to capture sound. You won't hear it live, but if it works, these would be the first sounds from another planet's surface. Engineers expect to capture Martian wind and sounds from the rover's movements.
2 minutes entry.
And since engineers won't be able to see the landing as it happens, they'll be watching for a data signal back at mission control. The signal won't look that interesting, but for engineers, it's a big moment. Next, a pair of photos will visually confirm the landing. This is another big moment. If it all goes to plan, you'll see the photos just minutes after touchdown. And through the rest of the afternoon and evening, more low-res photos could show up in your feed. We could have the first high-res images from Perseverance as early as the next morning. Over the next month, the rover will download updates and test its instruments. We'll see images of the landing site and some rover selfies. Then, Perseverance will find a flat surface and deploy its travel buddy, Ingenuity, a helicopter drone. They'll conduct the very first powered test flights from another planet and send flight information back to Earth. If it all goes well, we could see videos of the demonstration and sound. 3 months after landing, if everything goes as planned, the big experiment begins. Perseverance will study the planet's climate and geology, investigate the surface for evidence of ancient microbes, and gather small pieces of Mars to one day send back to Earth. But of all the moments to watch for, this one's my favorite. It might look different because of the pandemic, but everyone at NASA will still feel it. The unfiltered emotion of humans who've spent their lives working toward this single goal. Humans from every corner of Earth, united in spite of every obstacle. The definition of perseverance.